Hello everyone, my name is Oishiki. Today I am going to tell a story on the topic Pinocchio. So let's begin with our story. This is the story of a piece of wood and how the piece of wood was turned into a real little boy. The man called Geppetto made the puppet out of the piece of wood, and soon as the Geppetto had made the puppet, it began to talk. Then it begins to walk. You can walk and talk just like a real little boy, said Geppetto. He called the puppet as Pinocchio. Geppetto had always wanted a little boy of his own. I wish you could be a real boy, Pinocchio, he said. Geppetto told Pinocchio that he had to go to school, but Pinocchio was a naughty little puppet. He did not want to go to school, so he ran away into the woods. He met a fairy in the wood. The fairy said, Geppetto told you to go to school. Did you go? Pinocchio told a lie. He told the fairy that he had gone to school. As soon as he told a lie, his nose got longer and longer. You naughty little puppet, said the fairy. If you tell lies, your nose will get longer and longer. Pinocchio began to cry. So the fairy made his nose little again. I want to be good, said Pinocchio. Can you make me a real little boy? Yes, said the fairy. I can make you a real boy, but you must go home and be a good boy. Good boys do as they are told. They go to school, they do not tell lies. I will be a good boy, said Pinocchio, and off he went. Pinocchio ran all the way home as fast as he could, but when he got there, Geppetto was not at home. He had gone to look for Pinocchio. I must go to look for Geppetto, said Pinocchio, and off he went. He walked for days and days, but it was no good. Geppetto could not be found. Then Pinocchio met some naughty boys. He took him to Toyland, where they played and played all the day long. Then one day, all the naughty boys in Toyland, they became into donkeys. Pinocchio turned into donkey too. Pinocchio ran away. He ran for days and days. At last he got to the sea and jumped in the water. As soon as he was in the water, Pinocchio turned into a puppet again. But there was a huge fish in the sea. Pinocchio could not get away and the fish swallowed him in just one bite. Pinocchio found Geppetto inside the fish too. The fish had swallowed him when Geppetto was looking for Pinocchio. Pinocchio was so happy. He had found Geppetto at last. I will save you, Pinocchio told Geppetto. I wish you go out of here. Pinocchio made a huge fire out of all the pieces of wood he found in the fish. The fire made the fish sneeze and sneeze and sneeze. At last the fish sneezed. Geppetto and Pinocchio backed into the sea. Pinocchio pulled Geppetto out of the water and took him all the way home. Pinocchio got Geppetto into bed and took care of him. Soon Geppetto was well again. Next day, Pinocchio went back to school just as the fairy had told him he must. Then one day, the fairy came to Geppetto's house. You are a good little puppet, she told Pinocchio. You saved Geppetto and took care of him. You did as I told you and you went to school, and so I will turn you into a real little boy. Pinocchio went to find Geppetto. Look at me, he said. I am a real little boy at last. And he began to jump for joy. Geppetto jumped for joy too. Geppetto was so happy. He began to cry. At have my wish. I have a little boy all of my own. And that is the story of how a piece of wood became a real little boy. If you like my story, then like and comment my video, and also subscribe my channel to listen to more such stories, and don't forget to click on the bell icon. Thank you.